At that time, SWAT was activated. SWAT responded, and at approximately 10:36 a.m., SWAT arrived on scene. SWAT then mobilized and commanded the suspect to come out of the residence. At that time, he came out peacefully and was taken into custody. At this time, we have no indications to think that he was not working alone. But again, active investigation. Right now, we don't have any inclination to think that he was working with anybody else.
The arrest was intense, chaotic, and impossible to ignore. A quiet neighborhood near the University of South Florida turned into a full-scale crime scene. Flashing lights, armed officers, and a suspect barricaded inside a home, refusing to surrender. Deputies from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office had responded to what was first reported as a domestic violence call. But what unfolded next would crack open a far darker story.
I am heartbroken to announce the discovery of human remains discovered on the Howard Franklin Bridge earlier this morning. Just now, those remains were positively identified to Zamil. How did we get here today? We have a suspect in custody. How did that happen? Today at approximately 9 a.m., we received a domestic violence call for service. Units responded. We knew that this was the home of the suspect. Units responded. We were able to take the family out of the residence and get them to safety. At that time, we commanded the suspect to come out to our deputies. He refused. That happened for some time, about 20 minutes or so. Commands were continued to give to the suspect. He did not respond.
A SWAT team was deployed. A drone circled overhead. Crisis negotiators took position. For hours, tension built. And then the moment. Abugharbeih finally emerged, hands raised, wearing nothing but a blue towel, surrendering to officers waiting outside.
Out. At that time, SWAT was activated. SWAT responded, and at approximately 10:36 a.m., SWAT arrived on scene. SWAT then mobilized and commanded the suspect to come out of the residence. At that time, he came out peacefully and was taken into custody. These are the charges of the suspect. The suspect's name is Hisham. The charges we have so far are domestic violence, simple battery, domestic violence, false imprisonment, tampering with evidence, failure to report death to LEO or MEO, and unlawfully hold or move a dead human body in unapproved.
Zamil, a 27-year-old doctoral student, gone. And this was no random case. Liman and another student, Nahida, and both vanished just days earlier on April 16, 2026. Two lives connected. Two disappearances within hours of each other. Liman was last seen at his off-campus apartment, the very place he shared with Abugharbeih. Brisky was last seen 1 hour later inside a science building on campus. After that, silence.
So the human remains that we were discovered this morning was one body, and that has been positively identified to Zamil. We are still actively searching for Nahida. And again, I implore the community, if you have any tips of where you've seen her or she's just recently seen, please report it to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office immediately so we can recover her to safety. But we don't have any indication to think that she is or she is not. We are still actively trying to recover Nahida.
There was a failing friend and raised the alarm, contacting police after failing to reach into with them. And what began as a missing persons case quickly spiraled into a suspected crime.
The suspect initially, when we made initial contact, was talking. Yesterday, we re-interviewed the suspect. He did talk, and then he ended the interview. Right now, currently, he is at our Criminal Investigations Division speaking with detectives.
Video released by the sheriff's official dives him straight into Tampa, searching the waters near the bridge where Liman's body was found. Every loophole, every shadow beneath the surface.
At this time, we have no indications to think that he was not working alone. But again, active investigation. Right now, we don't have any inclination to think that he was working with anybody else. So the suspect, Hisham, was a roommate of Zamil. So that is where the connection lies. Nahida did not live on that property. Nahida lived on USF campus. So the connection is that the suspect, Hisham, and Zamil were roommates. Right now, we are pending the autopsy results for manner and cause of death, which is at the Pinellas County in Pinellas County. We should be getting results of that at the quickest, maybe tomorrow. They are on student visas and they are here in this country legally. The suspect, he was born, he is a U.S. citizen. Still working through that. The question was, what is the motive? We're still working through that. It's still an active investigation.